Hey guys, I'm Santos from Straight Talk. You've heard me talk very directly and bluntly about many things that men face in life, love, and relationships. And this past Sunday, I talked about mental health and the kind of support men need for mental health. And perhaps we've tried to do a sort of blanket approach for mental health, and whatever's good for women should be good for men. And I would say that's an inaccurate way to think, and it's never been effective to try and make female solutions male solutions. They're not the same. So, what I'm really getting at, and doing this show Sunday, and then I talked about Friday, things that are on your mind. And Friday, we were talking about how so many women lead men. And oftentimes when a woman's leading a man, it's not in the guy's best interest. A lot of guys feel like they're being just used as a utility, and his mental health is just completely ignored. Like, many women look at men as though they are not even humans with thoughts and feelings. They're just looking at his utility value and what she can get from him and how she can gain. And when men feel that way, that's counterproductive to his mental health. So, as much as the woman claims she's his cheerleader, the man is left feeling unfulfilled, and women do not even believe they need to check in with a man to make sure his mental health is straight. Uh, Men should be able to handle anything. So, what a lot of men end up doing is suppressing things, and 77% of suicides are committed by men. So, there are some huge gaps in men's mental health. The other part is men create this trap of their own. They actually believe women are smarter than men. They believe women have all the power. They believe we are in some matriarchy. They believe that it's a gynocentric culture, and that they believe that they are misogynists for wanting to be masculine. And then this whole notion of toxic masculinity. So we are actually killing off manhood. I mean, I actually heard someone ask Jordan Peterson, is it okay for a man to be masculine? I mean, what kind of question is that to ask? So we've become so negligent with mental health for men that we don't even realize some of the questions that we ask, like, is it okay for a man to be masculine, is debilitating and crushing his mental health. So the solution to all this is for men. You hear about personal development, self-improvement, even words like self-help. Well, what men are missing that has nothing, that is not necessarily what women do, even though this would be useful for women. Men need mastery over self. On Sunday I showed a video of Zach Stacy, the ex-NFL player, and it showed him throwing his girlfriend against the wall like she was a rag doll. What was the mental health challenge he was dealing with that she triggered so severely that he lost control? See, this is where self-mastery is important, because when a woman pushes your buttons, or even at work, could be anywhere, that person who triggers you and gets you to react is in control of your life. They're running you, they're running your show. They are leading you. And this is what happens with many men in relationships. They're being led by women, and the woman, one way to continue to lead someone is to push buttons to throw them off and make them lose control and be chaotic. And you can lead the person in chaos. You can make them go crazy and then offer them a crumb. So a woman could push your buttons and offer sex, and she's just leading you all over the place like a mouse in the maze. So self-mastery is absolutely essential. And the most effective self-mastery has it's like a snake shedding its skin. It means lots of things that you'll have to shed from your past, things that occurred in your childhood that are still affecting you today, and they cause triggers. So any man who is looking at mental health only in the sense of emotional intelligence and getting in touch with your feminine side, you are debilitating yourself. You're hurting yourself. It's really about your own masculine self mastery, not suppressing manhood. Because yes, men are violent, they're aggressive biochemically. Those are the very things that make us successful. But I'm talking about the kind of self mastery where woman cannot lead you. Triggers don't move you. It's a highly committed level of training. And just reading books usually won't get you there. Just like reading the best book on bodybuilding won't cause you to be Mr. Olympia. You actually have to go out and do the work, do the training. And what I'm suggesting that men in general, worldwide, especially in the US, commit to a level of self-mastery that allows you to be the master of your own destiny, as opposed to allowing other people to control you in the way we saw in that video with Zach Stacy being controlled by the woman. Even though he's throwing the woman around, she is in control, not him. Like my video, smash the dislike if you didn't like it, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell so you can receive notifications. And I'd like to hear your thoughts on this whole issue of male mental health and self-mastery. Until next time, thanks and take care. Goodbye.